the most important thing when trying to pass an exam in revision?
Well, I would say the most important thing is to do preparation before the actual time is the exam is due. If you start revising the day before, 2 days before, you're going to be knackered by the time of the exam. You have to prepare 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance. Always do your revision when you are able to concentrate, when you're focused, when your mind's clear. Don't leave it until the last thing at night. Don't do it really early in the morning. Wait until a good time in the middle of the day when you've got your senses together, got all your material together, and then really focus and concentrate and get down to it. Try not to go on your social networking sites, your Facebook and whatever else, because it's just a big distraction and you just can never concentrate anywhere near as much when you are doing things like that.
So Paul, you do maths at university. Have you got any exams coming up and how are you preparing for them?
I've got 6 exams coming up. 4 of them are due next week and then 2 the week after that. My exams, I've been preparing for them for a good 3 or 4 weeks now, doing lots of different exam questions, been reading through my notes again, and various different other things.
Okay, and what would you say is the worst thing you could possibly do in a build up to an exam, considering that a lot of students have started doing all-nighters?
I think the entire concept of an all-nighter is just an idiotic concept. It's flawed and it just does not do the best thing for the student. They are using the fact that they will have it fresh in their memory, and while I agree that the last minute revision at the entrance to the exam is good, you need to have it all in your head and already done before that point. To not get enough sleep before an exam is massively detrimental to your actual exam. I have never done an all-nighter for exams, and I just think it would be an idiotic thing to do.
Okay, thanks Paul, and finally, what would you like to see from your tutors to help you along in your exam?
Well, I think the way that the courses are all set out is all well and good, but sometimes the coursework that they give you, that hasn't got a particularly great deadline. The deadlines for coursework is usually 2 or 3 weeks at the most before the exams. Setting the coursework to be due in halfway through the semester, while you and giving you the time to actually do the revision afterwards for the exams would be a lot better. Having set different structured ways of handling the coursework in as well. I recently have had to do a couple of all-nighters simply because I ran out of time doing my coursework and had to really work hard up until and beyond midnight. And I think if the lecturers and the tutors all said, well, we need to see this much by a certain date and then we need to see the rest of it by the next date, people would do it a lot more structured.
Okay, thanks.